And we're live. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Drimbus Weekend with Whimsic Productions here. Today, we are going to be continuing playing One Last Job. If you missed our stream yesterday, that's actually up. We ran into a few audio issues yesterday, which will not be present here today. But here we are. We've got a new group, a new scenario, a new game today. So we're real excited to have you all here with us. That said, I think some introductions are in order. I am Giancarlo Herrera.
I'm Nick number 1. I'm Nick number 3.
And we've got Giovanny here with us again from yesterday.
Hello.
And we also have our very special guest for the day, Mr. TJ Barry. Some of you may know TJ from our other podcast, Should I Buy It, though? He's a cast member over there. But today, he'll be doing some Drimbus with us. So
and reading everything.
Yes, sir. We're glad to have you. So, that said, if you were not tuned in before or you don't know what One Last Job is, a quick little rundown basically is it's more of an improvised game that is designed to be played in one sitting. The basic premise is that there is a group of people who worked together in the past at some point, and for some catastrophical reason broke up after something happened. And so now they are coming together for one last job. In this game, we really only use D10s, and it just increases or decreases how many dice you're using based on the scenario and what we know about your character, etc., etc. That said, we should run down the stats because there's a few key things you should know if you're not super familiar with the game. The stats that we will be using for this particular session are Sting, Fly, Track, and Hive. It is basically up to the player's discretion to decide how they use these and to try and explain to me as the DM why it is appropriate. But other than that, there really are no rules necessarily on how that gets used. The other two things that they keep track of are grit, which are basically points that they can expend to accomplish certain tasks, such as healing or to increase their chances of succeeding at a particular role. And there is stamina, which basically represents health, and everyone has 3 stamina. Their default points for all of the 4 stats is 2. So that means that whenever you're using any of these stats, you are rolling 2 dice. Once someone has been established by another player through the use of an anecdote as the worst at a particular stat, that player then accepts that they will only be rolling 1 die for that stat moving forward. But once we have established a worst person at a stat, you can then establish a best, and that person gets to use 3 dice for each roll. So those are the basic rules of the game. Basically, these are improvised characters in a setting that will be improvised until they succeed or fail, and more details about their character will be revealed as we play by other players. So, that said, do we all feel like we're ready to get started?
Yes.
I suppose.
Alrighty. So, somewhere in a temperate climate, we see a 2-story suburban house. Painted white, regular looking, 2 stories, a nice yard, and inside you see there's a children's room, there's a parent's room, a few bathrooms, there's a kitchen, nothing too special. Inside the house there is a young red-headed child. However, we are not concerned with that red-headed child. No, our adventure takes place a little ways away. As we go through the backyard, we see the remnants of what appears to be some sort of mound of dirt that once existed there. But as we continue past that and out towards the house in the front, there are garbage receptacles. And by that garbage receptacle, hidden under it, is an ant. This is Antonia Banderas. She was once the queen of a great ant colony that lived in that backyard. However, not too long ago, a child managed to kick over the mound and expose their great ant colony. Now, the colony was famous for being able to organize different species of insects working together to accomplish goals. However, since then, most of the ant colony has died out and been exterminated, and Antonia is struggling to provide for what is left of her colony. In that vein, Antonia says,
You know I'm a hard worker. You know I'm a good queen. I take care of my people. But ever since that the big baby busted down our ant colony and then they brought in the extermination monsters, I don't know what to do. My people are starving. So I am calling you because I don't know who else to turn to. I need help. So, you, very hungry, the bee, I need your help. I know inside that house where the big baby lives, I know there is a packet. It is a packet of splendor. I don't know what it is made of, but it contains the substance of life. It is sweet, it is delicious, and it is plentiful. It is enough to provide for the people I have left. And you know I am a good queen, so I take care of my people. So if you find a way to bring me that packet of splendor, I will make sure that you get enough of that substance to live off for a year. I would do it myself, I would send my people, but the problem is, ever since the extermination monsters came, there are traps and poisonous gases. We cannot get through to the house from the ground level. That is why I'm calling you, very hungry, the bee, because I know that you can access areas that we cannot on the ground. So I need your help.
I guess we have no choice. Very hungry.
TJ Barry as Barry Hangry, the bee. Go
You
for
set
it.
me up for this.
I kind of did.
All right, Antonia. You got me. But we're going to need to get the team back together. The first person I can think of.
After what happened last time, will they work with you?
They're not going to have a choice.
Okay. What do you need the team for? Do you foresee some sort of problem getting in?
I'm getting inside, getting through that big baby. We need a whole team.
You need the muscle to attack the big baby.
Well, first we're going to have to track down exactly where that splendor is.
Oh, yes, you need someone to sniff out the splendor.
I do. And for that, I'm going to have to contact my old pal, Jiminy Cricket, the beetle.
Well, hiya. It's me,
Oh,
Jiminy Cricket the Beetle.
Welcome back, Jiminy.
Cricket the Beetle.
Well, I
Wait,
don't
Jim-
feel very respected by you from the last time, our last encounter, but well, shit, I guess I'm here now.
Jiminy,
no
what are
choice,
you
do
doing
I?
here? I've been sending you letters for months, and now you just show up when we're talking about you.
Well, I can't read.
Oh, neither can I. I just send you. I send you one big letter. I send you an A, and then I send you a B.
Yo.
I
Oh,
think I sent you a D once.
oh. Thank you. A, B, and D.
You're welcome.
A, B, and D. Dang. You've been learning.
I've been working very hard. The big baby, he lives the big wooden sculptures outside, and I trace it in the dirt.
Uh-huh.
Jiminy Cricket the Beetle. I know you're renowned for your sense of smell and your tracking. You are incredible, but
That's right. I got the best nose in the backyard.
okay. Well, do you think if you are working with Very Hungry to get in, remember the ground is toxic, and I know you can. You can't really jump, but you're hardy. However, once you get inside with Very Hungry, do you think you will be able to track down the Splendor?
I can surely track it down, but we can't get past that big baby without some other help.
So what are you proposing? Not what I think you're saying.
Well, yep, you would think correctly. That's exactly what I'm thinking up in my little noggin here. We gotta call up our old pal. Whose name
You can't be
I'm afraid to mention because it's such a intimidating name, you know.
I am
The name-
trembling in my abdomen. It is shaking with anticipation.
He's our resident brawler, our good old friend, Peppy Poopy Stink.
PPP.
Spider.
Do you want to call PPP?
That's right.
BBB.
PPP.
Okay, where is PPP? I don't think.
He's
I
right
heard-
next to me.
Good God!
I didn't see you there.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you
what-
two made up?
What was that? What?
What did you make up? Why are you following Jiminy around? I thought you two
I
got
don't
into
know.
that big brawl last
Well,
time.
what kind of bug am I anyway?
You're a spider, remember?
Oh yeah,
BB.
that's right. Yeah, I've got some beauties looking around town telling me things, and I think that you're gonna need a man like me to get past those heavy baby problems.
Oh man, I forgot how pumped your legs are. Look at them. Oh,
All 8 of them, baby.
oh
yeah.
my God.
I
Leg
don't even let
days,
me-
aren't they? You do squats, you do curls, you can do all of them at the same time. You are
Don't
so...
even get me started on the number of eyes I've got.
Oh, don't look at me with those eyes. You know I cannot resist you.
But you know what? As much as I hate to work with these fools, I think you're right. But if we don't take care of this problem, all insects all over are not going to be able to take refuge here in this lovely house. And that also means we're going to have to bring back him,
Oh, no.
Him.
Gastro, the toxic roach, with
Gastro
the
the
ability,
roach.
with his abilities to immunity to toxic gases and the like, and those termites in the walls that we're going to have to gas out their tunnels. So I think we need to call Gastro.
Where would we even find Gastro the Roach? You know he slides into all the cracks. He disappears for years at a time. I think he's dead, but he's always still alive.
I think he messed up and fell for one of my webs, so he could be trapped in one of them. I asked the little babies, see, ask around the backyard.
Well, I don't think he's going to be in a great mood to see you.
No, he's not, but hopefully you'll understand why I'll let him go if it's for the job.
I understand. PPP, you know I love you. You know I cannot resist your legs, but...
Oh, don't give me your
But
hand here.
oh my goodness! I need a king. But all I am saying is that, you know, as a spider, you're not really an insect, and I don't have a problem with that. But if Gastro the Roach is currently in the traps that you used to eat insects, well, you know, it's going to be a little complicated, I think. So maybe go talk to him and see what happens.
It's a bit of a misunderstanding. Let's go, boys. Let's go talk to Gastro.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Gastro, me boy. Hey, friend.
Hello there.
No, you seem... Wow, you really are upset here that you're trapped in
General
the web, aren't you?
Kenobi, is that you? Oh, sorry.
Listen,
Yeah,
man,
so
it's all a big understanding. No hard feelings, right?
Sure.
Oh, I love the sarcasm of Gastro the Roach.
Listen,
Oh,
mate.
my.
Now I know we've all had our problems in the past, but I think that if we don't fix what's going on in that there house together, life ain't gonna be the same again, mate. If I set you free, will you work with us?
All right, come in.
No pulling the same stuff you did last time.
Yeah, Gastro, keep that
Uh-oh.
ass of yours in check.
Oh, he does like to shake his ass.
Let me get you down from there.
All right, good.
Wow. Wow. I never thought I was going to see the team together again. But you know what? If you get me that packet of Splendor, you will be fed for the rest of your days. In fact, I thought there are many packets of Splendor somewhere in the world. The 7 packets of Splendor. And so we start with one, but if this goes well, then maybe, maybe I can get the team back together again, eh?
One mission at a time, Antonia.
Okay.
Don't get your hopes up, mate.
Oh, it's hard not to get my
babe.
hopes up around you.
Oh, love you. You make me blush.
This is making me tingle inside.
I do like a good thing. But anyways, okay. I need to go talk to my colony. There's not too many of them left, but I'm going to go do that. I think between all of you, you can sort out what you want to do next, yes?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Bless you, you beautiful bug babies. Mwah, 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 mwah. And she kisses each of you on the forehead, and she.
Oh,
she
I got
scurries
that
away.
feeling again.
You're welcome. and she scurries away. Okay, so
What a woman.
what's
What
what's,
a dame.
what's the plan? So I know right now, Antonia established that you're not going to be able to get in on the ground floor because basically it's all fumigated. So that is problem number 1. That is task number 1 to get into the home, right? So then after that, Barry Hangry, you said you needed a tracker. So the next step is to find your way through the house. So for that, we have our leader.
That's me, right?
Yeah, Jiminy. That's right.
All right.
Okay. And Jiminy, you want to attack the baby? That was your
Well,
I
that's
can
why
make-
we got our spider here.
All right.
Can
all
make
right.
it-
beep, beep,
So we
beep.
Can make a web to trip the baby.
Yeah.
we have crowd control, I guess. In the form of PPP, the spider. And then finally we have, I guess, to bring the Splendor out, because you said our good friend over here, Gastro, had it was resistant to toxins, correct?
Yeah.
That's
and
right.
Okay.
And
Okay,
there's
so Gastro's our
there's termites.
extraction boy.
I think the termites are surrounding it in the holes in the wall. So we need to gas them out.
Ah, okay. Okay, so you go and you meet up outside of what is left of the colony, which is just under this trash can. And you guys gather up together. So, Barry Hangry, you are the leader of this first scene, which is infiltrating the home of the big baby. So, go ahead and converse with your team and figure out how you're gonna tackle this.
All right, boys. You don't want to be here as much as I don't. Let's get in. Let's get out. We can go about our merry way.
What's the plan, mate?
First order of business is we got to find a way into this house. We can't go into the ground floor because those bastards are fumigated it.
All right.
But maybe, just maybe, Gastro can find a way to get us in, as he's pretty resistant to everything I can think of.
Well, mate, I was thinking that I can make a web pouch, right? We all sit in it, and you carry it and fly us over if you've got the strength for it.
Are you questioning my strength?
No, sir. Just an idea.
All right, let's make it work.
All right. We're
Okay.
gonna make the
Go ahead.
we're gonna make a web pouch.
Okay.
Us, Gastro and Jiminy Cricket the Beetle and I are gonna sit in it, and Barry Hangry the Bee is going to carry us in that pouch and fly us over, I guess, to the countertops in the house or something.
Okay, so in front of you so you're basically a little ways away from the front yard. So you're in the safe zone. You're not in the
not in the house
toxic sea. So what you can see is there is a big red door to enter. There are basically 4 windows, 2 on each floor that you can see from the front facing side of the house. And then up top it is, your usual shingled roof. You get the feeling that there are different ways through which you could enter. Up top, you also see a chimney, so that's a possible point of egress as well. Perchance, you could find some cracks in the wall somewhere, or you could try the windows, or you could go through the chimney. Really, how you handle that is going to be up to you, but I like this plan that you have come up with your little hot air balloon sitch that you got going. So... unless you got any more planning to do, I think we can get rolling. Sound good?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Alrighty. So first up, actually, let me ask our friend Jiminy over here, since
That's me.
you know PPP very well. What kind of spider is PPP? Because I was hearing muscles and I was thinking, is this a tarantula? Is this a daddy long legs? Like, what are we looking at?
Definitely probably I think you're a black widow, aren't you, PPP?
Ooh.
You bite hard.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know. I can't read. I don't know different spider types.
Okay. So you're small but deadly is what we're establishing.
All right.
All right.
That's right.
And you got a sick tat on your bottom.
Yeah. Looks like.
Now, PPP, are you sure that this sack you're gonna make can carry us? I mean, remember what happened last time and the flea got out.
Oh. Are you pointing out a failure here? Is this a scar? A particular failure?
Failed.
Okay. So, if you're gonna accept this scar that you in the past have screwed up creating some sort of web contraption, that means that I will give you, you get 2 grit now, but you will take disadvantage when you, or like you lose a die when you attempt rolls related to like creating web containment units.
I ain't never been no web that didn't work, mate. I'm gonna have to refute that.
Okay, PPP is very prideful. So, I guess PPP. Okay, Barry, you have the option to do the first roll always because you're the leader. You don't have to though. I assume PPP would be starting with weaving the contraption. But if you want to go first, you have that option.
Okay. No, I don't weave.
All right. So, I guess PPP, go ahead and weave.
All right. Let me start squeezing it out.
I feel all tingly again.
What skill are you using for this?
Okay. This would be. I think this would be Hive.
Sure, because you're doing something for the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I have rolled. Go ahead and roll your 2 dice and let me know what you get.
A 1 and a 5.
Ooh, that is a complete failure, and that increases the danger pool.
Damn it,
Right.
PPP.
Okay, so
I didn't have. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
eat enough today.
yeah, you're feeling a little weak. You didn't get your vitamins and minerals, and
Should have eaten gastro.
you skip lunch and you weave together a basket, and so like there's something there, but it's not like you're not gonna sit in it like a hot air balloon. it looks like it's a risky situation. Like you could all hold on to like one really good strand, and if you're strong enough to make it through, hopefully you'll make it. But you know, if the wind hits you the wrong way and it gives out or whatever, like there's not a lot of support. So we've got a kind of garbage-looking basket here. That said, who's next?
Someone can add leaves to it or something, make it more sturdy.
Well, I got.
I'll grab onto a strand and hold on for dear life.
Okay. Okay. So Jiminy is just accepting fate. So we're gonna roll your hold on once we're in the air. So we'll do that at the end of this round, or I'll give you the option to change your action. So Gastro and Barry, either of you have any ideas as to how you want to handle the situation?
Gastro, how do you think we should handle this? I can try to fly you guys, but I don't know how well you guys be able to hang on.
I trust in my abilities, so let's get it.
Ooh.
Nobody wants to fix it.
I got an iron grip.
I hate all of you. Wait, John, would I have to roll for that and the fly, or can I only choose one?
For what? For fixing it and the fly?
Yeah.
I guess what we could do is you could roll to fix, and we'll assume that you fly okay, or you get in the air okay, and everyone else will roll for the initial hold on, and then next turn you can roll for the actual fly to the house.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Since everyone kind of just resigned themselves to that.
Yeah.
I'm going to give Gastro a chance here, and I'm going to say, are you sure you don't want to rethink your deficiency at, I guess maybe Hive or something like that? Because it seems like you're not meshing very well with the group right now.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
They don't want to fix it. That's on them.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Very hangry. Roll. Tell me what you're using, and then roll to try and fix the basket to fortify it.
You crazy bastards. Well, I'm going to take together these strands that we happen to have together, and since we're in this pile of trash, maybe we can use this here, what do the humans call it? Bottle cap?
Oh, I thought you were going to say condom.
Never climbing a condom again after what happened last time.
What happened last time, guys? Were you there for that?
We left someplace in Brazil, and let's just say it was a sticky situation.
There's no honey, that's for sure.
Much saltier than pollen, than nectar. Okay, so what skill are you gonna use to attempt to fix this?
None of these skills really work for that.
I think it's hive.
I
You
think
make skills used to make your hive.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll Hive for me. So you're rolling currently 2 die because no one has been named worst at anything, unless
PPP, I think you made a lovely basket.
Thanks.
I'm not good at arts and crafts either.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I got a 4 and a 7.
Okay, complete failure, and I rolled 2 10s.
Yo.
So here's what happens, right? Barry Hangry goes, "I'll be right back," and you fly up to the open garbage container and you're searching for a bottle cap, right? But you're usually, you're landing on flowers. You're going through lighter fare usually. And so while you're digging through this rubble, you find something. There's a discarded razor blade that's just sitting there, and you see the shine, and you think it's a bottle cap, and you try and pull it out, and in doing that, you take a pretty significant scrape on one of your arms, and you're feeling pretty bad right now. So -2 stamina, which leaves you with 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And you're
Complete failure. I rolled 2 10s and then I summoned meteor that came down and it killed all the bugs and stream's over. All right, thanks guys.
Okay, so unless I'm gonna give you the option to change course here, Since I guess you failed that, are you still going up into the air so that they can roll their attempts to hold on, or should I give them the option to change their actions?
I don't think we have another plan.
Yeah, we don't have another plan.
Okay.
Gotta do what we gotta do. Am I right, boy?
Okay, so Gastro and Jiminy, go ahead and roll. Tell me what you're using and roll your attempts to hold on to the strings of silk.
Hive?
Yeah, hive.
I don't think so.
I think it's fly.
I'll allow fly or sting depending on how you phrase it. Let's go fly because you're flying. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Alright, fly.
you're taking flight. So go ahead
Get
and
ready to fly.
yeah. If anyone has any funny stories about them attempting to fly, now would be the time to tell them.
9 and 4.
8
Nine-
and 5.
Okay, 1 second. Don't lose your numbers. So Palazzo, you rolled 9 and 4.
Yep.
We are currently tied. How do you want to handle this? You can do something stupid, you can get hurt, or you can back away.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
What you doing?
See, I'm of the opinion that my ass cheeks are pretty sturdy. So I'm gonna shove the web right in between them and hold on for dear life.
Okay, that's gonna increase danger on. That's gonna increase danger on subsequent rolls, but it grants you. It was 9 and 4.
Yep.
That grants you 2 successes. Then, actually.
All right.
All right. Well done. You take the silk.
Crickets don't even have ass cheeks.
You,
I'm not a cricket. I'm a beetle.
Beetles don't.
How dare you?
Jiminy Cricket the beetle takes some silk and shoves it up his behind, and all of a sudden he's dangling upside down with his arms just flying in the air. Okay, and Gastro the roach. Remind me what you just rolled.
8 and a 5.
Okay. I rolled 2 10s again.
Yo,
Oh,
So you hold on. You hold on to the rope, and as Barry the bee starts to lift up off the ground, you start to lose your grip because the silk is just too thin for you to hold on to with your roach legs. And so from a few feet up in the air, you fall down and you fall on your back, and you're kind of stunned for a second. You're doing that thing roaches do where it looks like they're dead, but they're not. And you take 2 points of stamina damage.
yo.
Which brings us back around. I will let either Barry or PPP decide who wants to take the next move first.
Yeah, no, let's pull back and reevaluate this.
Okay, so you're pulling out. Now there is a pull out mechanic, which means that you roll as if you were attempting something. So explain to me which one you're using to pull out and why, and you'll roll against me, and based on how many successes you get, that's how many people escape safely.
I guess it's fly because everything going on had to do with us flying over there.
Go for it.
How many am I rolling?
I guess you're rolling 2 because no one has been established the worst at any skill yet, so there can't be any modifications there.
I had 2 6s.
Okay, I rolled 2 6s and 2 8s, so that will count as 3 failures, I guess. So all of you gain a scar from this now. So basically what this means is that whenever you are attempting things in this vein, when you're attempting a group flight, you're going to get disadvantage, but you get now you have 2 extra grit.
Woo. Daddy is extra sturdy today.
And so now you guys now you have a chance to discuss again. Go for it. What's your new plan for approach?
Well, what's the stink bug's name again?
Gastro.
Gastro. Remember that time you manufactured these gas masks for everybody, and we had to get through the toxic wasteland of the neighbor's backyard? Well, why don't we pull those out for this situation here and just walk in the front door?
sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
I
this
agree.
is an attempt to add equipment, and normally you should be doing this during a roll, but since it's a planning stage, I will allow it. So, Gastro the Roach, with his knowledge of avoiding toxic fumes, I guess you have become smart in this general category, so you can kind of rummage through the trash and try to make masks. Is this the plan? Are you all relying on Gastro to make these masks for you and then attempting to use them to cross the yard?
I think so. I think
Let's
it'll
try
work.
it.
So you're crawling in through where? Like under the front door or what?
That's the closest entry point, so I would say we should try to do the front door. Hit them where they least expect it.
Okay.
All right.
Wonderful. Great. So if you're done planning, we can start, and I think Gastro should start this one.
All
So
right.
Gastro, explain to me what you're using to try and find the materials to make these masks.
I'm going to scavenge around and try my best to make these tiny masks for everyone.
Okay, so you're using what? Track, I guess? Or
Yeah.
Hive?
I think Hive.
I guess Hive.
Okay.
Well, he's track. He can pick up the fine stuff. Yeah. either
Sure,
one
and I will give you a legend for the time that you made the masks, so you can add that to your sheet, just like mask legend, I guess. So you get an additional die, so you'll roll 3 instead of 2.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, he got a 10 again, didn't he?
10, 7, and 4.
Ooh, okay, so we're tied. So now you have the option to do something stupid, get hurt, or back away. Remember,
Wait, question. Did I get grit from the mask thing?
yeah, take 1 grit for telling the legend.
All right.
Okay, so Gastro, how do you want to handle this? Since we tied, you can do something stupid, get hurt, or back away.
If I back away, am I still inside the house?
You're not
No.
in the house. You're out. You're still outside.
I mean, I have 1 stamina left, so I guess back off.
Okay. Sure. So, you search through the garbage, and you can't find any materials that seem useful to you to accomplish this goal. So, who's up next? Who wants to try and find a way to salvage this plan that just kind of fell apart immediately?
All right, boys. So, new plan. Since we're by this here fence, how about I try to carry PPP over to the house? He'll use his webs to make a line, and you guys can walk it across so we can avoid this sticking plane.
Well, we have a scar for group flight, though.
For group flight, but not for
It's just 2 people.
2 guys making a zip line. Ain't that bad.
I'm tempted to give one of you a disadvantage for that because it's a joint thing. I think I would probably make Barry take the hit on since he's doing the flight, but I think you might be okay since you're just spinning the web.
Sure. We're gonna do it.
I might die on this. Let's do it.
Well, you can use grit to heal, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to use one of my grits to heal.
Okay, that is a turn though. So
I mean, I also have 1 stamina left, and if this fails, I'm gonna die. So I might have to just use that turn.
Just waste a turn, yeah.
okay. So you're out of commission for this turn while you're healing. You're using grit. Wonderful. So there are still 2 of you left who need to go this round.
How much do I heal from the grit?
You completely restore.
Sweet.
So how would you guys left like to handle this? The Gastro the Roach was not able to find the materials he needed, and Barry Hangry has a plan to reattempt group flight, but is currently licking his wounds. So
I can still make the line, and then Barry can carry it when he's ready.
oh, so you're gonna pre-manufacture it, and then he doesn't have to carry you.
Yeah.
Okay. What skill would you like to use for that?
that to me is Hive. It's doing something for the team.
I would allow probably either hive or sting, only because it's like related, because it's coming out your butt.
It's coming at your ass.
I guess.
Up to you.
Either-
It doesn't matter.
They're both the same. Yeah, it's both
Okay.
two.
Sure.
Really.
Just pick one and go ahead and roll.
Hive.
Okay. Anyone have any fun stories about our good friend PvP when he attempts to help others?
No, I can't read.
Right, a 10 and a 7.
10 and a 7. Okay, that is one success. So you successfully, I mean, sure, you're not very good at weaving baskets, but when it comes to webs and lines, that is your stuff. So you lay down on your back, and with your legs, you just start pulling silk out your butt, and it's like piling up, and then you grab it, you twist it to give it that extra strength, and then you run out with it, so it's in a beautiful straight line and ready for Barry to carry on. So, Jiminy Cricket the Beetle, it is now your turn. You are the last one left in this round. What would you like to do? Remember,
I think I'm
everyone, on each of your turns, you have the options to act, which is the stuff we've been doing, where you do something in attempts of getting a success, or you can always also hold off, which removes danger dice for each success that you roll, making subsequent turns easier.
Oh. Well, I was going to say this beetle ain't no bitch, but I'm going to hold off to remove some danger.
Okay, what are you doing to hold off the danger?
I'm going to sit right here on the fence. Out of harm's way.
I think we need a little bit more of a support action to remove danger.
Jimmy, why don't you use your wings to blow some of the fumes away from where we're standing?
I have wings?
I don't know.
You're a cricket. No,
you're
you're a
beet-
beetle.
I'm a beetle.
Some beetles got wings.
I didn't know I did. Let me try it. Oh, shit, I do. All right.
I mean, you're pretty good at that. Remember that one time where you used it to...
Why was I hanging on to your dumbass web then if I could fly?
You tell me!
You're just a freeloader, dude.
I have web in my butt
So,
now.
3 of us who can fly. I don't understand this.
My butt's all gooey. I'm just going to flap away some of these fumes from our direction.
Okay, wait. Barry, I think you were telling a story about that one time. What was that?
Oh, the one time he used his wings to fan away a leaf that was falling on a nest of baby birds.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that Jiminy Cricket the Beetle, you now have the legend of wing
leaf
fanning, wing fanning, and so anything that involves kind of getting rid of fumes and stuff or anything in that nature, I'll give you an additional die to roll there.
All right.
Barry, go ahead and take 1 grit, and Jiminy, go ahead and
Yes.
roll. You get 3 die to try and hold off some danger. So go for it.
All right. 6, 2, and 4.
Okay, that is a failure.
Yo, what are you rolling, John?
I keep rolling 10s. I don't know why.
Change your die.
But I will say that since you were just holding off, nothing really happens necessarily.
I'm good.
Yeah, normally with a 10 you would take stamina damage, but I'm gonna let you chill out of the kindness of my heart, so you don't pass out. Which then brings us back around to the next turn. So, who is up next?
I'm going to grab this here line, and I'm going to fly this over. Where you guys want to enter from?
Let's pick either the chimney or the window somewhere.
I think the window. What if there's a fire in the chimney?
Yeah, yeah, a window.
So climb over. I'll fly over to the window with this line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for it. Unless anyone has a story to tell.
I can't read.
So I got a 10 and a 2.
A 10 and a 2? Okay, we are currently tied.
Yo!
You can handle it by either doing something stupid, getting hurt, or backing away.
What happens if I get hurt again?
You take
do it.
stamina damage, but it reduces my die down.
And you succeed. You succeed. You just
Pretty
get
much,
hurt.
yeah. So for each die that you have that's higher than my next highest dice, you will get a success point.
I guess I'm gonna get hurt.
Okay. What were your 2 rolls again?
10 and a 2.
10 and a 2? Okay, wonderful. So, you fly over, and as you pick up the silk, you accidentally drop it for a second, and it falls into the middle of the grass. And so Barry Hangry looks at this half-strewn silk that is now in the middle of the toxic area and decides, you know what? We got to do it. We got to do it for the team. And so Barry Hangry takes a dive down, holds his breath, picks up the string, and on the way out just can't hold it anymore and takes in a breath and takes in some of the fumes and starts coughing. You take a 1 point of stamina damage, but you're overall you're feeling pretty okay. And you finish the flight over to the window. You attach it to the sill, and the bugs climb their way up the fence, go onto the silk, and everyone manages to slowly make their way across. And now you are all at the entrance to the house. You see the windows slightly cracked open, and it's just big enough that you can slide right into the house. That said, congratulations. You've completed the first scene.
Finally.
Everyone's stamina regenerates now.
Nice.
And next up, I believe, is tracking down the packet of Splendor. So, Jiminy, I believe that is your scene. Y'all have
That's
still
me.
not named a single person who's the worst at anything. Just pointing that out. Anyways, yeah, Jiminy, you are in charge of this scene of tracking down the Splendor. So how do you want to handle this?
All right. Well, I'm going to sniff out the direction of the splendor. And while I do that, why don't we have PPP scope out the hallway and see if there's any danger before we move on?
Are you sure that you want to send PPP to scope out the danger? I mean, he's pretty bad at it. Last time we sent him to scope out danger, he let a cat sneak up behind us. And it proceeded to give us skippity paps for the next 2 hours.
I'm pretty sure.
Is that what was that on your last mission?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. And suddenly you get flashbacks of your old friend, your great friend Peppy the Pillbug, and you just remember you guys were about to make off with the breadcrumb of focaccia, and as you guys were escaping with this massive piece of bread, all of a sudden the cat came out of this hallway that you thought was clear and just licked up Peppy the Pillbug, and that was the last you ever saw of him. And so, our good friend Barry Hangry, you take 2 points of grit because you just gave an anecdote and you referenced the catastrophe. Assuming that, PPP, you accept that you are the worst at, I guess, what skill would that be? Scoping out.
Ding.
I think that'd be tracking.
Or
Okay.
tracking.
If you're the worst at track, do you accept that?
Yeah, I might not have. I might have a bunch of eyes, but they might not be all looking the right way sometimes.
You're too busy looking at Antonio Banderas.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So you now only roll 1 die for any track skills, but it means that eventually we can name someone the best at it. Great. So the plan is to have PPP scope out. What is it? The hallway ahead, or what
Yep.
was it? And you are gonna try and search for the packet of Splendor.
Yeah, I'm going to sniff around.
Do you have plans for anyone else?
I don't know. Barry, what do you want to do?
When does he come with me?
Yeah,
I'll go with you.
go together.
2 muscle.
What room? What was the window that we're on? What is it? Where's the room that it leads to?
I will leave it up to Barry. Did you put it on the first floor window or the second floor window?
It flew to the first floor.
You flew to the first floor? Okay, so where it opens up to, you see what kind of looks like some sort of family room.
Okay, like living room. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna keep my smelly friend close to me here, just in case I get into any danger.
All right. Okay, so we're splitting into two groups.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
So we've got a recon mission and a I guess just a rounds. Two different recon missions. One for danger, one for objective. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna sniff.
Correct.
All right. So you guys enter through the cracked window and you slide your way past the curtains. And it opens up into a very normal-looking living room. Across from you, there is a relatively large coffee table. There's a leather recliner and a big 3 to 4 person sofa. Across from that, there is a center console with a large TV, some speakers, and there's a sliding glass door that leads out into the backyard where the old hive used to be. And to either side of you, to the left, there is some sort of entryway to a different section of the house. And then to the right, there is what you can see from here to be a long hallway that has doors on either sides. So, who wants to go first, and where are you going? Or what are you
I'm
doing
not gonna
with
go
this?
anywhere. I'm just gonna sniff out where that splendor might be.
Okay, is that your first action?
Yep.
Go for it. And you're using what? Track for that?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, good thing, because I know that's the best tracker we've got on this team. Especially a few jobs ago when we was looking for this. We heard about this new candy that came out on the market, and the kids were loving it. But it was apparently very expensive, and luckily, Jiminy Cricket was able to track down exactly where one of those candies might be, and we could take it back.
Go ahead and take some grit. And Jiminy, if you are accepting that, you now become the best at tracking, which
All
means
right,
you get to
I
roll
accept.
3 dice.
Yay.
Oh, and you are the leader of this section, so you get to roll 4 dice.
All right, I got a 10.
Oh snap! I was only rolling 2.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I got a 4
Okay.
and a 2.
Okay, that is 1 success.
Yay.
Congratulations. So, what that means is you sniff it, and in your bug nostrils, you get the whiff of some sort of particulate that is unlike anything you've felt before. It is this hyper concentrated sweetness that almost intoxicates you. You haven't even gotten the actual item itself, but just the remnants of it. You take a sniff and you go whoo whoo, and you are hyped now, and you get a general sense that it might be somewhere. There's a very weak trail that leads you off to the left somewhere. Okay, who's up next?
I guess it's me. Looking for hostiles in the hallway.
Okay, so paint me a little picture as to exactly how you're approaching that.
All right. So, assuming that Berry Hungry comes with me, we crawl down and we head over to the right is the hallway, right?
Yeah.
This window, yeah. And I'm just gonna take a good look around in that hallway.
Okay. So you're just looking. It's just a
Yeah.
general search. What skill are you using?
Track, but I'm assuming because he called me the worst that I'm gonna
Yeah, you're
have
gonna
a
roll with
bonus
1.
for this one time.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So that would be 3, and
3.
then next time it's gonna be 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show him I'm not the best tracker. I got 2 10s and an 8.
2 10s and an 8. That is 2
Hey.
successes.
Nice.
Congratulations. Okay, so You spin a beautiful silk as you twirl your way down off the windowsill onto the ground, and you stick to the walls as you kind of crawl your way over, and you peer over around the corner, and you look into the hallway. And at the moment, the hallway seems clear. I guess next, let's handle Barry, since you're supposed to be moving with him. So Barry, what's your move?
Wait, wasn't that 3 successes?
It changes for each track.
Sucks. Alright, Alright, so we looked down the hallway, we saw nothing.
Well, you're not with him right now. That was his action. So now you need to attempt whatever it is that you're doing. If you're just saying that you'll follow him, sure, you can try that. Or if you're attempting something in particular, just let me know. But currently, you are still on the windowsill.
Could him following me be like holding off?
Yeah, because he'd be supporting you.
Alright, I'm just gonna hold off for now.
Okay, go ahead and roll. What skill are you using for that?
Fly, because I'm just following him.
Okay, I'll allow it. Go for it.
I rolled 2 for that, right?
Yeah.
I got 2 threes.
You're lucky because I got 2 1s. So that is actually 2 successes. So you fly above him. He's kind of he's like the police car, and you're the helicopter trailing behind, and you're hovering in the hallway, and you're scanning, and so far everything seems clear. Okay, Mr. Roach, what's your move, Gastro?
I am following Mr. Beetle.
Okay, so you're just following him?
Yes.
Are you attempting anything in particular, or you're just
You can hold off so that it takes away more dice.
Yeah, I'll hold off.
Okay, I've already been reduced to the minimum number of dice.
Oh.
Well, next you can try and hold me off for next round, so that when I add the 2 for next round, it gets reduced. So go ahead. What skill are you using for that?
Hive, because
Okay.
like, all right. 9, 7, and 5.
You have 3 in Hive?
No, I got Mask Legend, and then it added 3.
Mask is only for when you're like trying to create stuff like masks. It's for those specific skills.
All right.
So you got
So we
9,
got
7,
9 and
3?
7.
9 and 7.
Okay.
9 and 7.
Okay, cool. So you follow right behind, and you guys he picks up the scent, and so you kind of offer to give him a ride, since you can move faster than he can, and so you guys start moving off towards the left, which means that it is now a new turn. So I guess Jiminy, what do you do?
I'm gonna fly towards the scent.
Okay, with what goal in mind? You have a general, you know it went off to the left, but like it's not a strong scent. You lost its trail. You just know it's off to the left.
Oh, I'm gonna sniff again then.
All right, go for it.
I get 4 dice.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Assuming you're using track, yeah.
9, 2, 10, and 7.
Okay. And with that, you pick up the scent, right? And suddenly you can, you are getting intoxicated by these chemicals. It is like a drug to you. And all of a sudden you have like your Witcher vision, and you see a clear path. You turn the corner of this little opening that entered into a different section of the house. And beyond this, you can see to the left is the door. Straight forward to the end of the hallway, there seems to be another door. But then off to your right is a kitchen area with an island in the middle and big counters going all the way around. And you can see that the Splendor is most likely up in one of the upper cabinets. And with that, you signal to the rest of your friends, and you say, okay, guys, I know where it is. And so you all convene for a quick second, now that you know where the Splendor is, to decide how you're going to handle actually extracting it. So, next up, we have PPP was hired for crowd control. But we have 2 scenes left. So we have the actual extraction, which is going to be the end, and that's led by Gastro. So PvP, how now is your time to kind of manage how you're going to keep people safe while you are attempting to steal the packet of Splendor.
Well, I think the best way to go about this is actually to stick together. And right now, you said it's in one of those cabinets.
Yep.
So, if we can all move there as a unit, I don't see any hostiles right now. Maybe okay. Jiminy Cricket, you can spot any incoming attackers. And you, all right. You're gonna go with me and spot any incoming attackers. Barry's gonna carry our send in our guy Gastro to extract when we get there. But he's the man who's gonna get a Splendor out. So I guess if you pick me up, I can fight them off, and if Barry picks up Gastro,
Oh God.
Yeah. Keep in
Will
mind
do.
that you're also it's in a cabinet, but you guys are insects, so you also are gonna have to figure out how to get this thing open.
right. Right now, we're gonna have Barry carrying Gastro there, and we're gonna be like the protective convoy, Jiminy and I.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So counts on both of you being able to fly there.
All right. Sounds good. We ready to get started?
I like
Yeah.
Okay, so who would like to go first? For this round, PPP, you have the proficiency bonus, so you roll 1 extra die on anything you're trying to do.
Do I have to go first?
You don't have to. You can
All
if
right,
you want to.
Gastro, since you suck at flying, I'm gonna carry you up there, and maybe you can through one of those cracks.
Can we go on top of the cabinet? Is there space there?
Yes.
Then I would say, yeah, you should fly him on top of the cabinet, away from danger.
Okay, so he's taking Gastro?
Yes.
Okay, you can roll for flight then. And what skill are you using for that?
A fight, I guess.
You can use either flight or hive. Up to you.
Oh, well, hive sounds like a bad idea, so I'm gonna use
Okay,
flight.
go for it.
Oh, I dropped one. Got a 9 and a 2.
Okay, that is a partial success. Congratulations.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. So you pick them up and you start flying. You find that for your size as a bumblebee, Gastro is a rather large roach relative to you. So you're flying, but he's kind of heavy. It's taking a lot of effort. So your flight is a bit slow and a little bit loud. Even you hear them.
No.
So there we go. Okay, who's up next?
I guess I'm gonna fly PPP over to where he wants to go.
Go for it. What you
Try to
using?
bring us on top of the cabinet.
Fly?
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
1 and 3.
1 and 3. Okay, so that increases danger, and it's a failure. Okay. So you go to pick them up, and since you kind of just discovered your wings, you know you've used them before to help get rid of fumes, but really flight is not super your thing, and so you pick them up, and you can't really lift off the ground with the combined weight. You don't really have that strength in your wings. So that's that. You guys are currently still where you started. Who's up next?
All right. I'll spin another string so you can carry that across, and I'll just have to climb there. A long string.
Okay, so you're spinning.
Or we could put a tripwire at the door in case anyone comes in, they trip over it.
That's some strong spider web, dude.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm the best web maker.
Yeah,
You're right.
I
You're
trust
right.
PPP's ass.
Okay.
Oh, but there's a lot of doors. There's a lot of doors in this house.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're in
but
the
There's
Jimmy-
only
middle of the
like
house right
two
now.
in this room.
Jimmy, remember that one time you thought you could make a web, so you grabbed the string and you tangled yourself up in it?
No.
You're so bad at it. But PPP, on the other hand, remember the last time where he tripped up an entire colony of fire ants, and they ended up rolling together in a ball, and then you jumped on it to escape that one.
Oh, that
From
sounds
from
awesome.
in the front yard, from in the front yard, you remember. You hear, I remember when I rolled in the ball with PPP.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, so it's gonna be a legend, I guess, for capture enemies, I guess.
Cool.
Also,
So
establish worst and best.
huh?
I was also trying to establish worst and best.
Yeah, but it sounds like that was negated.
Fair enough.
So
Wait.
yeah.
I mean, I do remember. Oh, yes. It's all
No, no, no,
coming
no,
back
no,
to
no, no,
me.
no, no, no. Look.
Whoa.
Those are worst and best is only for sting, fly, track, or hive.
Yeah.
This is a special ability he's given me.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the ability
Yeah.
to trap
Oh.
enemies.
So go ahead and add that legend. TJ, take 1 grit. And yeah, you're not really using that right now unless you're deciding to do tripwires instead of the crosswire. Up to you.
Yeah, I can do tripwires at every entrance.
You want to do that? I'll let you do one at a time.
How many entrances are there?
So there is the front door, there is either hallway, there's the actual entrance to the kitchen. There are several doors in each hallway. There are the stairs.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We just need it for the kitchen right now.
We're in the kitchen.
Tripwire. There's only one entrance to the kitchen.
Do we need them to get tripped? Do we need them to get fumbled up by the web and be distracted?
Yes, that one.
Okay. So go ahead and roll, and I'll give you advantage for the trap enemy, more as like disgust someone when they walk through the web.
Okay. So that would give me a bonus of 4. Like I would have 4 total then, because I'm the leader of this mission.
Yes.
Okay.
Which skill are you using for that?
I'm gonna say hive because this is web making.
Okay. Aren't you bad at hive though?
I'm bad at track.
Oh, okay. So tell me your rolls again.
6, 6, 9, and 4.
6, 6, 9, and 4. We're currently tied twice.
Cool.
So you can back away, you can do something stupid, or you can get yourself hurt. You would have to do it twice though, or take 2 actions to break the tie and get a success.
I can just get hurt.
Okay, but
Yeah. I
you'll
would get hurt twice. Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that you didn't eat your lunch because it was supposed to be gastro, and you didn't eat today. So you're feeling weak. You know, you had that attempt earlier with the web and it wasn't working, and so like you do it, but like it takes everything you have. So you're exhausted, you're expended from the energy, and at this point you're like almost malnourished because you know you're a small being. So you take 2 points of stamina damage, but we get another success on the track.
Let's go.
Okay, who is up next? I think the only person missing is Gastro, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Gastro. So you are currently in the air, flying with Barry. What do you want to do?
The counter that the Splendid is in, is there like a way that I can get inside of the cabinet, or am I too
There
big
is,
to...
but you have to wait until Barry finishes flying you over.
Yeah, you can hold off till he drops you off there.
I'll hold off.
Okay, how are you holding off? Like what's your action to try and decrease the danger?
I guess I'm just holding on to him as he's flying.
Okay, yeah. So that would be what? Hive, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Two nines.
2 nines? That's 2 successes. Well done, sir. Okay, so you grab hold and it's nice and firm and you feel safe and guarded and you feel that Barry's about to finish getting you there because when you pull yourself up tighter to him, it's easier for him to carry you and easier for him to fly. So he picks up speed a little bit, which brings us to the end of the turn. And then, oh wait, you were holding off, not successes. My bad. Hold up. So not 2 successes, but 2 danger dice removed, which is good.
Nice.
So brings us back around to Barry. Barry, what's your move?
So do I gotta roll again? Are we at the top yet, or are we still?
You are very close. Like if you have an idea for another action, depending on what it is, I can allow you to like at least do it partially.
Okay. So getting to the top. So as I'm getting close to the top, I'm gonna look around to see if there are any cracks that Gastro can squeeze into, so we can get into this cabinet and get the
Okay.
Splendor.
So you're gonna land and do an investigation of the cabinet.
Yes.
What are you using for that?
I guess that would be track.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I keep dropping it. Motherfucker. So I got 9 and 4.
9 and 4. We are tied currently. You can back off, get hurt, or do something stupid.
Taking the hit, mate.
Okay, you're getting hurt. Let's say that bees can only sting once. So you after you land, you find a crack in the top of the cabinet, but it's still a little bit too slim. So you carefully insert your stinger and almost try to use it as like some sort of drill to help widen some of the loose like fiberboard, and try and make it a little bit bigger. So that removes this, and that gives you you rolled a 9 and a what?
4.
9 and 4, so that gives you 2 successes actually.
Beautiful.
And okay, so he still can't necessarily, maybe might not be able to go in just yet, but you've definitely made progress to an option for ingress to the cabinet. Who's up next?
You gonna fly us there again? Or you gonna use?
I think we could stay down here, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll hold off.
Okay.
I'll scan the room for danger.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
You're using what? Track for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 2, and 9.
Okay, that is 1 success. Okay, so you pick up a scent when you're there, and you're like, okay, this is a very oftenly traveled area. There are usually people coming in and out of here, but at the moment, obviously, no one is visibly around. But you smell that you sense a presence nearby. You prick up your ears and you hear kind of the thumps of someone walking somewhere in the vicinity, off to the left, that hallway with all the doors. Who's next?
I'm gonna use some grit to heal.
All right.
Find a crumb or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you're hanging out on the floor of the kitchen, and you're walking around, and there's like a little bit of a grape skin on the floor, and you eat up, and you're feeling nice and nourished.
Oh, that's good.
And that brings us back around to,
Gastro.
Yeah, Gastro.
Okay, I'm gonna try and go into the cabinet.
Okay, what are you using for that?
I guess track.
Sure. Since you're following a trail to the Splendor, go for it.
9 and a 3.
9 and a 3. Okay, we have one tie. How do you want to handle that?
I'll get hurt.
Okay. So that gives you now have 2 successes. And so basically, you squeeze in through the hole that Barry made, but as you squeeze in, one of your wings gets caught in or one of your legs gets caught in the hole, and you manage to start to fall in. Like you're still stuck at the end of this turn, but you're about to free yourself. But you're hurting your leg. It feels like you might be spraining something. And that brings us all the way back around. So I guess Barry, I think it's your turn, correct?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I think I'm gonna hold off while I wait for him to come back with the Splendor.
Okay, how are you trying to decrease danger?
Did he tell us about like the sound that he heard?
I guess not. You can ask. It's a new turn, so I'll say you guys can communicate between turns.
Okay.
I heard a sound
Where'd you hear that sound?
that way. I point my finger in the direction of the sound.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna try to.
Finger. You don't have a finger. Point your
I didn't know I had wings. Who you to tell me what I have and don't
I'm
have?
gonna try to distract the sound thing.
So are you gonna try and draw the person out of the room and like somewhere else?
Wait, no. Don't do that.
Yeah, I guess not. And I guess I'm just going to.
You pick me up so I can open the cabinet.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, roll either hive or flight, but you get that the decrease for group flight.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. I guess flight because I'm just been doing a lot of flying anyway.
Okay, go for it. So you roll, I guess, 1 die.
Oh god. 7.
No. Oh.
Okay.
You got a 10, didn't you?
So as you pick him up, so he's down on the ground, right? And as you're flying up, you get him up to the countertop, and there's these kind of wood planks, and your stinger kind of gets caught in one of them, and you feel it almost break free, and like pull your intestines out, I guess, because that's why they die. It doesn't. You have to stop and take stock for a second and be like, okay, what's going on? How do I free myself? But you take a point of damage.
Okay.
Okay, who's up next?
Is it me?
It's up to you guys.
I want to hold off again.
All right, how are you doing that?
I want to sense the danger again.
Sense the danger?
Track.
What? So you want to get closer, I guess? Because you...
Yeah, I'll creep to the door frame.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I got 5, 2, and 3.
5, 2, and 3. Okay. You did not succeed. You still know what room they're in, but you get a fear. It feels like some sort of memory comes up of something that you did in the past, and all of a sudden, when you feel that quaking of the human steps, you start shaking in your boots, and you can't find the strength to get any closer. Who's next?
All right.
I think me.
Okay, go for it. What do you want to do?
So do I have the Splendor, or am I still?
You're about to enter the cabinet, but your leg is stuck right now.
Okay, I guess I'll try and break free.
Okay.
And then fall
What are
into-
you using for that?
Sting,
Yeah, go for
I
it.
think.
Mhm.
All right. 10 and a 6.
That is a total success.
My boy.
So you lift yourself up towards the top of the cabinet where your leg is stuck, and with all your other legs, you push off, and your leg breaks free, and you land on the top shelf in the cabinet, and you're now free to move around the cabin. Okay, so that brings us over to PPP.
All right, I want to open that cabinet, and I'm on the countertop, right?
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna make a rope with my web. I'm gonna try to lasso it around the handle so I can open the cabinet.
I like that. Okay, what are you using?
So this is gonna be more hive technology.
Hive technology.
But you're a legend at that, so you get a point.
I'll allow it because it's an assist to make an easy escape. So go for it.
So that's free because I think I'm still the leader.
Yes.
I think you get a legend for that too.
I'm a legend in capturing.
I'll work.
And, yeah,
Yeah. So let me know when you're done rolling.
5 to 8.
No.
Sorry.
Okay. Brings us back around to Barry. What's up?
I'm gonna sit to the side and we're gonna rub on my little stinger there and try and make it feel better.
Okay. You using grit to heal?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Who's up next?
Huh. I guess I'll hold off again.
How are you doing it? Are you trying to steel yourself to go look again?
Yeah, I'm gonna take another little peek.
Go for it. Be aware I'm rolling with more die this time.
Oh no.
Don't forget that you can use grit to take a risk and add 3 additional die to your rolls.
How many grit?
It's 1 grit and you get 3 dice.
So I have 3 for the track ability. If I use a grit, how many dice would I get?
6.
I'll do that.
Go for it.
Is there a point though right now?
I just rolled a 10, so maybe.
Oh Jesus Christ. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, what did you roll with your 3 die?
6, 4, and 4.
Maybe you should use that grit. Okay. This time, as you get closer, you actually do kind of make it under the door. And while you don't alert anyone, the danger doesn't increase. So someone actually steps very near you
Oh shit.
and manages to like snag the tip of your leg, and you take a point of damage.
No.
You're currently now hiding under like the door, like you're in the middle of the door frame. So you're actually in a bit of a dangerous situation, and danger is increasing now. Okay. Who's next?
I think it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna go try and get closer to the Splendor package.
Okay. What are you using for that?
Track.
Yeah.
Ooh, 10 and a 5.
10 and a 5? Okay, you might be succeeding. Give me 1 second. Jesus. Okay, we have 1 tie. How do you want to handle it?
Take a hit.
Take a hit? Okay. Which then leaves you with 2 successes. Great. So, you're looking for the Splendor package, and you see that there's a big yellow box that's open, and it's on the bottom shelf. But from where you are, it's kind of a drop, and you decide you went okay, and you just throw yourself at the cabinet door, and you bounce off the door, and then fall down to the bottom of the cabinet, and you take a point of damage. But you have found the packet, and you're very close to actually pulling it out. Which brings us back around to PPP. Y'all are real close.
Can I try to open the cabinet again with a
You could try to open it again, but you'll have to try a different technique.
Okay, let me think.
Why don't you just climb up and tie a string to it and then jump down?
Because right now I'm on the cabinet.
You can crawl over to it. You're a spider.
Sure. I'll crawl over to the cabinet and do what TJ said.
Okay.
Do what Barry said.
Go for it.
I'm gonna use. I guess this is Sting.
Sting? Okay.
Not that it
Would you
matters.
like to take a risk and get 3 additional dice for this?
Jeez.
Yes, I'll use some grit.
Okay.
I ate grit for that.
Okay, so roll, what is it, 6 at this point, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 2, 10, 8, 2, 7, 10.
Perfect. Okay, so you crawl around on the countertop and you make your way up. And so you make it to the handle, and the handle is like separated off. So you actually manage to tie your silk around it, and then you almost like you repel off of it. You just push yourself off and come down. And it just so happens that exactly as you jump, that is right at the same time that he threw himself against the cabinet door inside to get down to the bottom. And the combined force is just enough that it squeaks open just a little bit. And because of the way the hinges are mounted, it slowly just kind of creaks open on its own and finishes opening all the way. So now you're dangling off of the cabinet door. But he has a way out, and there is now a clear package there for him to get to the Splendor. And that completes scene 3.
Yay!
So
So our stamina refills, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
So with that, now it is Gastro's turn to come up with a plan. Gastro, you are inside the cabinet. You see the Splendor. You think you can grab it pretty easy. But after what Giovanny did, you hear someone stirring in a room and saying something, and you get the feeling that people might be entering the vicinity pretty soon. So now you need to plan on how you're going to grab the Splendor and get it back to Queen Antonia Banderas.
Okay. Is there a window in the kitchen?
There's not a window in the kitchen, but if you come out of the kitchen and head straight for the hallway, there's not the window you came in from, but basically like in the same spot, just on the other side of the front door. So it's not far. Huh?
Okay.
Same hallway where the people are?
The people that you are aware of are currently on the left, closer to the window you came in from. There's a window to the right of the door you came in from your perspective. So outside, yeah, it'd be the left side of the house, but from inside the house, it's the right side. And so it's a little bit further from where you hear the people at the moment.
Okay, and the chimney is to the right or to the left?
The chimney is to your left. It's basically when you open the door. If you open the front door and you enter straight all the way to the back of the house, the chimney's there.
And that's closer to the people?
A little bit, yeah. It's more to the left, but both are about the same distance from you. Like it would take you the same time to get to either one.
Okay, so then I have an idea. Mr. Spider throws out some web, and then the bee carries him high enough that it's like a rope that we can climb. And then I'll try and crawl down to the grass, and since I can resist the toxins, I'll just crawl all the way to the queen.
So you're using the chimney to climb up onto the roof, and then you want to go down onto the grass and take the Splendor out to the queen.
Yes.
Okay.
Or to get down, I could use someone that can fly, and then we could just fly down to the grass.
I can fly.
Okay.
I have wings.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so who wants to go first? And Gastro, you get 1 extra dice on your rolls since you're the leader of this scenario.
Guess I better start crafting a line of web.
All right, go for it. This is quite a Herculean task. It's a
why do
very
we need
long
a
web.
web if I could fly Gastro up through the chimney?
Yeah, but remember, you all have penalties for group flight now.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, we could technically just crawl through the chimney.
Or me and Barry could get the Splendor, go out the chimney, and then you guys could go back out the window.
But
Oh no,
then
we can't go out. We can't go
toxins.
through the same window. And there's the toxins. Why don't I just grab one of PPP's famous webs, and then I fly up to the top of the chimney, and you use that to help climb yourselves up.
But that's what he was about to make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Plus, the chimney, there's no fire in there, right? So,
No, not right now.
yeah, it's the safest route, actually.
What do you mean not right now?
I don't
Believe
know.
it or not-
things change.
Believe it or not, the chimney is the safest route right now. Anyway, I rolled and I got 2 9s. And I hope that.
Okay, nice. I just rolled and I did not get 9s. So, you're feeling the delicious grape skin that you ate, and your body's metabolizing that sugar, and you are spinning out a beautiful web. It's purple. It's purple from how like impactful that
Oh,
grape
God.
skin was.
Genetic modifications.
Yeah, it's got that
Great.
extra strength. Yeah, so you successfully spin a real long line of web. Who's up next?
I'm gonna carry the web up the chimney.
Okay, go for it. What are you using for that?
I'm fly
Go for
boy. I got an 8 and a 4.
All right, all my garbage rolls are happening right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, you fly up, you make it out, you see the beautiful fresh air, and you place it on top of the chimney, and now there is a nice line of web hanging down. Who's up?
All
next?
right, you maggots, climb on up.
Who's up next?
I'm
I
gonna
guess
fly up.
All right, so you're just abandoning the group and just waiting for them up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 and 10.
We have a tie. How do you want to handle it?
What? All right.
A perfect tie, actually.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm gonna fly up backwards. Because I'm cool.
Okay. You fly up backwards, and because you are flying backwards, so let me mark your successes real quick. Because you are flying backwards, you're showing off, you're showboating, and when you do enter, you're not ready to brace for the change in the still air in the house and the wind outside. So it kind of blows you around, and you're a beetle, and you notice it looks like, and you're not sure, but it looks like someone in one of the windows may have noticed you. And you notice there are some people in the front yard far away, but you in your like daze, you didn't really get a good look at them, but you feel like someone might have seen you.
From a different yard?
No, from this house. There are people in the front yard of this house, and then there's someone in a window that like you landed on that you think might have noticed you. And you hear like a little bit of a shriek from somewhere. Okay, so next up is Gastro, yeah?
But did he fly
Yeah.
up the chimney?
He did.
flew out
He's
the window.
outside. He
Okay.
flew out and he lost control and like landed on a window, like the outside of a window. Okay. Gastro. So you just finished your plan and you're in the cabinet. The Splendor packet is in front of you. What do you do?
I guess I'll make my way to the chimney.
Okay, you're carrying the Splendor with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you gonna use to do that, to carry it and take it with you?
He's got 6 legs. He just carries with 2.
Yeah, I
Climbs
mean
with
like
the
what
other 4.
what skill are you using?
Oh.
Hive?
You're doing this by yourself right now, so I'll say no to hive. I could allow. I could do fly. Like I know you're not flying, but you're like traveling, so I could allow that.
Alright, then let's do that.
Okay.
8, 4, and a 7.
Okay, no, you fail. So you
Oh.
you grab the Splendor and you're carrying it, but the jump from the cabinet down is kind of far, and so you land on you like lose balance and you land on the countertop top, and the Splendor falls into the sink.
Oh.
Okay, which brings us back around to Barry, and I'm gonna say, Barry, before we get to you, you hear the shriek from somewhere on another floor.
Oh, no.
And you hear a ding dong outside. So you hear ding dong, exterminator, and what do you do?
Shit.
Attack that guy.
I'm gonna attack the guy.
Get his ass.
You're gonna attack
Go
him?
ahead. Attack the no. That sounds like a bad idea.
Keep him out of the house. Keep him out of the house.
Alright,
We're still gonna get this packet.
I'm really tempted to just go see what's taking him so long. But also,
You can attack him with a pebble or something. I don't
Or
know.
distract him.
Yeah, distract
I mean,
him.
you do have a stat called Sting, but I will remind you, this party
the
contains
bee.
a bee and a black widow.
yeah, if I
So-
sting him, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah,
a
I'm a-
mechanic in this game where if you run out of stamina, you can die. You can choose to finish the round but then die. So that might be
Being able to fly successfully, I think I'm just gonna fly back and see what's holding up all this splendor.
If
Okay.
he hides the pain, is he? If he gets hurt, it doesn't affect him for the rest
not
of the
really
round.
because he gets to finish the round.
So like, this is the last level. If you want to sacrifice yourself,
I mean, he
Like
has
you'll-
full stamina right now, so
I do have full stamina.
okay. So when you're down to 1, I would use the stinger and then hide the pain for the rest of the round.
All right, I'm gonna go distract that guy with my sting.
Oh, the exterminator?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So what exactly is your plan?
Actually, it's kind of hard to distract someone randomly as a bee to find. I'm gonna like fly near his like ear and shit because you know it's really annoying when bees fly really close to you and you can hear that.
Okay.
weird
What
buzz.
what skill are you using for this?
For that is just gonna be fly.
Okay, go for it. Now might be a great time for an anecdote of some sort.
Yeah, for real, help me out.
Y'all are awful teammates.
I can't think of something.
I want to use a risk too.
Okay, go for
Okay.
Yeah, you need it. I haven't finished rolling all my die, but do you want to know what I rolled?
What?
You have to use the risk because you already said you're using it. But
yeah,
so
I'm gonna
far
use the
I've
risk.
rolled 2 10s and 2 9s.
No.
Bro.
Come on.
What dice are you using?
Yeah, for real. I got a 7, a 4, and then I get the other 3. So I got a 10, I got a 9, and another 4.
So we're tied twice. You could take 2 actions to break the tie. Or you could just back off. But since I have 10s, you will take 2 points of damage.
I guess I was gonna take the 2 actions.
Okay, so you can do something stupid or you can get hurt.
Let's. I'm at full stamina. Let's get hurt twice.
Okay, so you get hurt twice, and that grants you. So give me your numbers one more time.
It was
A 10, a 9, a 6. Did you roll more than 1 10? I guess is the question.
No, I only have 110.
Okay, so you get that success. But you break the tie, so you're gonna get hurt. Okay, so here's what happens. You're at the top of the chimney. You see Jiminy showboat and like an idiot land on that front window, and so you fly out to be like, "Yo, what's up with that?" And you hear the ding dong, exterminator. So you fly down and you start buzzing around his head. You land on his shoulder. But the dude has like lightning quick reflexes, and he goes, "Jesus, again!" And immediately sprays you
Yo.
with one of the insecticides he has, and you take a powerful blast, just this full whiff. It feels a lot like when you dove down earlier, but more concentrated. So you take 2 points of stamina damage.
Jeez.
Okay, who's up next?
I guess I could just hold off.
That motherfucker.
Okay, how are you attempting to hold on?
I'm gonna watch this exterminator from a safe distance.
John Tierra says hi. She's watching the
Hi,
stream.
Tiara. Okay, how is watching gonna decrease danger? He's already here.
Just tell the folks down in that there chimney what's going on with him, his movements.
Sure. Let's say you're alerting them. You're giving updates. Go ahead and roll
I'm
for
gonna
that.
use my track ability for that.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that. Actually, let's say that's Hive because you're giving alerts. You're not like
All right, I got a 4 and a 10.
a 4 and a 10. Okay, so currently
That's a tie.
yeah. Okay, that's a tie. How do you want to handle it?
Yeah.
Yo.
You have to understand, I'm rolling a lot more die than you are.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over this exterminator's head, and I'm gonna pee on him.
Poop on him. You're a dung beetle.
Just a little dribble.
Okay, you fly over. So here's what happens. You fly over right as Barry gets sprayed, and so he doesn't see you, and then he kind of smells the insect secretion, and he goes, Jesus Christ! I swear this house is always infested. Let's get in there right now. We gotta handle this somehow.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. You did something stupid instead of getting hurt, but you were not attempting a success. You were attempting to hold off. Hold off removes a danger die. So you removed a danger die, but then by doing something stupid, immediately added it back in. So you changed nothing.
That's a win for me.
Which means I get 7 dice for the next turn. But we're not there yet. Okay. I guess PPP or Gastro. Who's up next?
You gotta go and grab the Splendor pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the Splendor.
Okay. What are you using? It's in the sink, and you're on the countertop right now.
Fly, because I'm gonna travel to get it.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay.
Do you want to take a risk to get more dice?
Sure.
How much grit do you have?
I have 4.
You have 4 grit?
Yeah, the 2 that we began with, and then the we all got 2 grit from something.
Oh, that's right, from the scar. Okay, go for it.
How many dice do I get?
6.
You get a total of 5. Or wait,
Isn't
is
he
this
the
your,
leader?
yeah, this is your section, so you get 6.
Alright.
You're gonna need them.
Oh my god.
Alright, a 9, a 5, a 9, a 3, a 10, and a 6.
Ooh.
Okay, we have 2 ties. How do you want to handle it?
How much stamina
guess
do you have?
He has 2
Yeah, I have
left.
4 stamina, so I'll take the hits.
You have. Didn't you just take a hit last turn when you fell, or no?
No, you didn't give me any damage.
Okay. Oh no, you just failed. You didn't. I didn't roll a 10. Okay. So you're gonna get really hurt in order to break the tie. Remind me all the numbers you rolled again one more time.
Oh, I turned off the app.
It's okay.
thing.
It's okay. I rolled. Okay, I think I remember. Okay. So here's what happens. You fall into the sink, and you start sliding around, and you're having a hard time getting out. But what you manage to do is you bite onto the Splenda packet, and you rear back and you toss it out, and so you see it fly up over the counter and onto the ground, and it lands closer to PPP. But now you're stuck in the sink, and one of your wings is hurt, and you're having a hard time getting out, and you take 2 points of damage.
All right.
PvP.
Guys, do I leave him?
Yeah, just take it.
Just take it.
Leave that.
Just take it.
All right, I'm taking that.
Typical PPP.
Taking that Splendor, and I'm climbing up the chimney.
Always abandoning his teammates. Okay, what are you using for that?
Fly, I guess.
Okay.
Moving up.
Go for it.
Gonna
You taking a risk?
bend that grit.
Yeah. Now's the time to do it.
Oh God. 9, 9, 5, 10, 1.
That is 3 successes.
All right.
So you grab the Splendor packet and you just your way up, and you grab onto your silk and you start crawling, and you are about halfway up the chimney, which means that 2 people are outside, 1 is halfway out, and one of your dear friends is stuck in the sink as the exterminators are beginning to enter the house. At this point, now that they've been alerted twice and they know that something's up in the house, they're opening the door and entering. So one of you is in dire danger. The other one is maybe in danger if you don't make it out of the chimney.
It's a good thing that he's wearing gas masks.
Yeah, he's immune to toxicity.
That's true. Okay, so who is up next? I guess that brings us around to Barry. You're first.
Yeah.
Want me to just finish getting out of the chimney?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
More grit to spend. That brings me down to 1 grit, though.
Well, or I could hold off again and take away one of his die.
He's already got like 12 die, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna spend it.
Okay, so you're just using fly to finish escaping the chimney?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got him set. I had him roll.
1 second. Okay. 2, 5, 6, 3, 8.
One more time?
2, 5, 6, 3, 8.
Okay. So as you're crawling up, the Splendor kind of gets stuck in the web, but then its weight is too much, and so it breaks, and you fall to the ground, and so you are now in the ashes of the chimney place. The Splendor is like dangling, like slowly spinning in the middle of the chimney, and you take 1 point of damage.
Great. Somebody just take that.
We're gonna have to send you to go capture that guy next time. I will.
It's halfway down, so you can go get it if someone is there.
Yeah.
It's hanging.
It is hanging. Why doesn't someone else bring it up so that I can just fly it back?
Or I could fly down there and grab it and fly back up.
Please.
Let's try it.
I'm gonna say the way
I'm gonna
things.
do that.
Hey. Friendly DM note here. The way things are going, if you guys do not start using anecdotes more often, you're probably gonna die in this house. Anyways, carry on. What were you doing?
Are you sure you want to fly down there?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying are you sure you want to fly down there. I'm just saying that I have so many dice at this point that you guys need bonuses, and you have not granted each other any for the last like 3 scenes.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fly down there, grab the Splendor, and fly back up. And what's the danger mechanic again?
What do you mean?
How do I get more dice?
You can spend a grit to give yourself 3 extra dice
I'll do that.
by taking a risk, which I guess, yeah, flying down into the chimney while the exterminators are entering the house is indeed a risk. So
So I get 5 die.
go for it.
6'5". 6'5". 6'5", 6'5", 4".
You try to fly in, and because of since the exterminators have just entered the house, there's a backdraft, and the wind comes up and pushes you back out, and you're not able to resist the force to enter the chimney.
I'm alive.
Who's the leader? Gastro, you might.
I'm the leader.
No,
Oh, you're the
Gastro's the leader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gastro, you might have to pull out so we can regroup. Yeah.
And if I pull out, then your dice go down.
Yeah,
right?
it goes down to 3 instead of the 9 I have right now.
Will the scene reset? Will it still be in the sink?
It's
He
not in
will
the
be
sink,
stuck
it's
in the
hanging-
sink.
It's
Oh yeah,
hanging
it's in the chimney now.
It's halfway there. It's just
Yeah,
hanging
but
on.
since you guys go back to planning, I think it means you all would hide in the sink from the exterminators to come up with a new plan.
Sure.
Yeah, let's pull out.
Okay.
All right.
So you decide to emanate the stink, which you use as your signal for help, and so to let people know that like hey, we gotta think this through, and they smell it, right? So PvP smells it from down there. PvP is hurt, you're hurt, and then he calls out for help, and because of that backdraft that pushed Jiminy out, it carries that stink in the air, and they smell it, and they go okay. So they come around through the front door of the house, and while the exterminators are searching the living room, they quickly fly in, and all of you regroup inside of the sink to try and come up with an alternate strategy.
Do we get a scar from this?
Oh yeah, Giovanni, roll. What skill are you using? I guess if you, sorry, I chose for you, but emanating the stink. I guess that would be a hive thing to try and let them know that you need help.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll hive to try and extract everyone.
Do I still get the other thing
Yes.
because I'm the lead?
Yeah, you get the bonus.
All right. 10, 4, and a 2.
10, 4, and a 2? Okay, hold on. You get to pull one person out safely. Who do you choose?
I guess someone that can fly.
Pick one.
And I'll choose Very Hangry.
Okay, very hangry. You get that scent and you dart over to the sink unnoticed. The problem is that since the exterminators are in the living room already, when Jiminy and PPP try to make their way up to the sink, they notice them and they start spraying. Now you guys don't take any damage, but you are so terrified by the experience that you now have a scar regarding exterminators. When you're trying to deal with exterminators, you will use one less die. Okay, so now you guys are all in the sink, and you are planning what you're gonna do.
All right. All right, boys. I think we need both of you. I would say, I'm going to let you speak, but I'm going to say someone be ready. Someone go to the top to pull the Splendor up with the string, and then another flyboy, just in case that string breaks or something, is ready to catch the Splendor.
And what do you two do?
I don't know. That's up for Gastra.
If I'm immune to the gas, then I guess I'll sacrifice myself so you guys make it out.
So you're gonna what? Be a distraction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of you is flying up to try and pull out the string. One of you is waiting at the bottom of the chimney, and Gastra's being a distraction. What is the last person doing?
I guess PPP.
We'll start setting up more traps for these blokes.
There we go. There we go. Thank you. All right. That sounds like a solid plan. Anything else?
Let's do it.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first. Actually,
I say,
yeah. If you set the traps, and then I can lure them to the traps.
okay. Yeah, as long let's have sure me and Gastro will go. One of you, the first person should be ready to catch the thing in case it breaks, and then the second person come to the top to pull the string. But yeah, I'll start making traps.
Okay. What are you using for that?
Use my hive tactics
Okay.
to make.
Yeah, teamwork. I'll allow it. Go for it.
Okay, so here we go. 7, 6, and 8.
7, 6, and 8. Okay, that is one success. So you make your way out of the sink, and you start setting up in that sort of it's not really a hallway, but that entrance to the kitchen, and then the part that separates it from the living room. You start setting up webs. So you have one that's done, and then you have another one that you're starting to work on. Who's up next?
That's you, Gastro.
All right, I have 1 stamina, so should I heal?
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna use 1 grit to heal.
Okay. Next.
All right. I'll fly to the top and start pulling.
All right, so you're just using fly for that, or what?
Yeah, fly.
Go for it.
Pulling is a good idea. You're pretty good at pulling. I remember that one time you pulled a school of worm larvae from a burning sneaker for a light pull. That one time in Tijuana.
Take grit.
In Tijuana? Are we global bug patrol here?
Am I the best at flying?
International insects extraordinaires.
So far, a lot of his stories have taken place in Tijuana or Mexico somehow. So I think we might just be in Mexico.
There was Brazil. There was Brazil.
Oh, Brazil. You're
Brazil.
somewhere in South to Central America.
Yeah, this is South America.
Yeah. You're
I have a
traveling.
pulling ability, right?
Hence
Yeah.
why Antonio Banderas has that accent.
Okay, yeah. So you get 1 extra die on anything related to pulling.
Okay, here we go. 10, 9, and 6.
10, 9, and 6. Okay, that is 2 successes. Yes. Nice. Okay, so you fly up the chimney, and you grab this string with all your bugly might.
Just like in Tijuana.
Your pecs are bulging out of your exoskeleton, and you just fly up into the sky, high above the chimney, with the splendid packet about 3 feet beneath you. It's a long string. But okay, who's up next?
This me, I guess.
Yeah.
Is the packet out of the chimney?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
All right.
It's currently directly above the chimney, though.
Take that packet
I'm
to...
gonna go fly and grab the packet, and I'm gonna fly that bitch back to Antonio Banderas.
Yes!
Okay, roll. What are you using?
I'm gonna use fly, and I'm gonna risk it all for this shit.
Okay, so you're spending a grit?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So I have 5 for this.
Mm.
I got 10, 6, 7, 10, 4.
Nice. Okay. So here is what happens. You see the Splenda packet right before you could kind of see the bottom of it twirling right like out of your eye line in the chimney, and then you just see it go, and you go, oh no, and you fly out and you kind of chase him, and Mr. Jiminy is showboating again, and he's flying higher and higher with the Splenda packet, and the web actually breaks and it starts to fall back into the chimney right as you come out and just like tackle it. You grab the Splendor packet. It is the size of your entire body, pretty much.
Oh no.
And you are flying with such incredible speed that you just cut across the yard and just dive into under the trash can where Antonia Banderas is. Like literally, you use the packet as like a crash pad, and you come in like a shuttle re-entering the atmosphere. And Antonia goes, "Oh my God, you brought me the Splendor. That is more than enough for all of us, delicious Brazilian fire ants." And wait, where is PPP? Where is PPP? Answer me, I'm talking to you. Where is PPP?
We had to make a choice. He's on his way.
No, this is unacceptable. My babies. It is time.
And what is left of Antonia's once great colony comes out, and they all have a grain of the Splendor. And you see them enter this craze, right? Like a kind of like the craze that you saw that Jiminy was experiencing when he just smelled it, but now they're eating it, and so they're kind of charged up, and she leads the charge into the house with the exterminators, and they start swarming. They're not the biggest hive there ever was.
Bro, I thought they were gonna attack me.
No, but they start swarming the ankles of the exterminators and biting, and the exterminators are spraying, and they're getting some of them, but they are just so taken off guard by the fact that they formed this perfect ring around their ankles and biting them that they run out into the yard, they drop their gear, they get everything, and so Gastro, you see this and you crawl out and you start making your way towards the yard. And PPP, you start trying to do the same, but Antonia comes and she picks you up in two of her arms and runs you out, and takes you out to the Splendor packet. She's cradling you like a fallen baby. She feeds you a grain of Splendor and dips you and gives you a big smooch. Mwah! Leave, PPP. You must leave for me. Please. Even though you're fine, but this was an absolute overreaction, and so once you're all together and Antonia Banderas has a moment to relax, she says, "Thank you all so much for bringing us this packet of Splendor." And you notice it's a big packet, but like that's a lot of people to feed. Like, what's up with that? And in lieu of the destruction that they did with all of the exterminators and all the strings that you had set up on your mission, you see that the rest of her hive is now carrying out like 10 packets of Splendor across the lines that you have set up earlier. And she says,
Our hive will thrive again because of this. We will build a great colony. Perhaps we will move somewhere else, to Colombia or Guatemala or Long Island.
Long Island.
And she's sitting on top of this hoard of Splendor, and she says,
For your valiant efforts, I give each of you one whole packet of Splendor to yourself.
"Thank
Antonio,
you
you're
all
too kind."
so much." And she says,
Before you go, PPP, please, I want you to consider. I know I asked you many years ago, but our colony needs a king. We need someone to train the warriors.
Antonia, I think we're gonna need him a little more than you. Just for a little bit. We still have missions to do.
"Are you telling me the gang is back together?"
The gang is back together. International
Oh
insects
my
extraordinaires.
God!
Business. Aye.
Oh, I could not be happier. Oh, the Bug Vengers back together again. And so the sun sets, and you guys are off to continue your heists with more splendor than you could ever imagine. The end.
Good job, boys. That's ridiculous.
And that is the end of the Bug Boys. Thank you all for hanging out with us. One Last Job has been pretty fun. It's a nice, easy way to play these one-shot games. So I hope you've been enjoying it. If you haven't, I guess let us know. And if you have, let us know also. in case you missed our little plug at the beginning, we are Whimsic Productions. We make podcasts. Right now it is Drimbus weekend. There's one day left. Tomorrow we will be releasing the finale of Dungeons and Drimbus, our 3-episode or mini arc that we did, the Goblin Chronicles. So be sure that you're subscribed wherever podcasts are found for that, because I think it's a good one. It'll also come out here on YouTube if you prefer that, but do check us out on your podcasting apps. The following week, instead of a normal episode, we're going to be releasing an episode of After the Drimbus. Normally, we reserve that show for our patrons, but since we're just getting started and we're still during our opening Indiegogo campaign, we're releasing that to the public so you guys can see kind of what it is we're offering. And we're totally open to hearing your suggestions and evolving as we go. But that's kind of what we're up to. So thank you all so much for watching. We have about 2 weeks left on our Indiegogo. It's linked.
Check it out.
It's linked in the description right now, and that's for both our shows. Should I Buy It Though and Dungeons and Drimbus. And there are some really cool rewards. Since this is a Drimbus stream, I'm plugging that a little harder right now. But actually, about a week from now, we're gonna pull some of the rewards that are there right now because. Some of them allow you to create characters that we're going to be playing as in a one-shot campaign right before we start our full season campaign. And one of the rewards will even allow you to come play with us on the show. But since we need to record that at some point, we're going to be pulling those rewards in about a week's time. So go check those out. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. And we'll be back again tomorrow with another game of One Last Job. And, of course, our episode of Dungeons and Drimbus. So, we'll see you then.
See you then, guys.